My time trackside by the tracks in Georgia for February were very limited, but still worth sharing, as we start out with a nice train catch on the south side of Atlanta. Norfolk Southern's Monongahela Heritage Unit was on the point of Train 23N out of Jacksonville. I hadn't seen this engine in quite some time and decided to head out for it, but I had to go to the south end since daylight was fading fast. Before heading home, Train 214 was following close behind the 23N. Temperatures were dropping fast as the sun went down. I wasn't planning on staying out here too much longer. the 214 runs daily to Rutherford, Pennsylvania, but its routing had changed from originating out of Inman Yard in Atlanta, now at Simpson Yard in Jacksonville. They now carry the old train 230's traffic out of Jacksonville for Atlanta, and would then work Inman Yard picking up traffic for Rutherford, Pennsylvania. This was my first catch of the 214 on the south end. On February 7th, Super Bowl Sunday, I'm back on the south end before the big game, catching train 282, having AC 44C6M number 4001 at the lead in its blue and gray paint scheme, along with BNSF power in the mix. As most of you probably know, the 4001 was involved in a bad derailment back in 2017, 60 miles east of Altoona, Pennsylvania, where the company's engine shops are. The 4001 was one of the first DC to AC conversion units to be released on the roster, rebuilt from NS D9-40C 8879 in 2015. It was repaired and released from the Altoona shops in 2019 and was given a new K5 LLA horn, replacing its original K5 LA. I had only seen this engine once before the derailment. I just needed it leading in good light. Today, I got both.
Norfolk Southern, milepost 165.7, no defects.
I planned on chasing 282 back into Atlanta to hopefully get them a few more times. They would swap crews at Austell, but got held back due to a traffic congestion around Inman. I had arrived here at the old Bankhead Avenue bridge. This bridge has quite the background in Atlanta's history. Originally built in 1912, it's known as Atlanta's Bridge to Nowhere. That's because on the other side, there's absolutely nothing. This place is a great spot for photos, but can be sketchy at times, depending on what time of day you come out. With the 282 stopped, we would catch train 124 with the perfect amount of light on the tracks. Not the right train, but this at least gives you a good vantage point of what you'll get from the bridge. This is a great spot to view my city, downtown Atlanta. Over 1 hour passes with the 124 now stopped on track 2. Daylight starts to fade, and here comes now the 282 on track 1 on the outside. This was going to be it for me. February 11th, I made a pit stop in Kennesaw seeing that a northbound was waiting on a southbound. The southbound blowing for Cherokee Street is CSX train Q581, daily manifest out of Nashville for Greenwood, South Carolina.
Up 2 tracks, 581 south. I like the rope. I appreciate it. Still looking at you. Hey, 2 track, you 581 south. Y'all look good all the way. We thank you.
The northbound train Q582 departs Kennesaw, inching north. They're a pretty big train, hence why they stopped just before the road crossing here. They'll have to go restricting speed until they come up to the next signal at the OWNA 29.5 intermediate. Keep an eye on that trailing unit. It sure is building up a whole lot of smoke.
No defects. No defects. Total axle 550. Train lane 1020. End of transmission.
Just checking to get you guys to spot box down there at Muno.
That's right. Okay, thank guys. I see ya.
Then on the 24th, I had a little run-in with the Georgia Northeastern road train. The 3805 leads the train south with 4 engines and 1 tank car behind them. They had to make a stop at Foundation Materials to pick up 2 centerbeam cars before reaching Elizabeth. I waited here at the Church Street Extension crossing to catch them again about 30 minutes later. These side crossing signals have always caught my attention, but never really had the chance to catch them on video. And that does it for the month of February. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video. Turn on that notification bell and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See y'all next time from Marietta, Georgia at milepost 475.8 along the Georgia Northeastern Railroad.